I've seen people say, how can a lieutenant allow his wife to pour petrol on him and kill him?
How is it just?
He may just be a very decent man.
Yeah. Shall we now take this? Let's now take this heartbreaking story of a Nigerian Army officer, Lieutenant Samson Haruna, who tragically lost his life after his wife allegedly set him on fire following a domestic dispute in Akwa Ibom State. The tragic incident was said to have occurred on September 22nd, just 5 months after the couple got married on April 21st, 2025. Well, according to reports, Lieutenant Haruna and his wife, Reti, had a heated argument in their home, which escalated when she allegedly got petrol out of anger, doused it on him, and set him ablaze. The army officer was rushed to the University of Uyo Teaching Hospital, where he was receiving treatment for severe burns, but tragically passed away from his injuries. Social media has been awash with reactions after a video of their wedding began circulating online. Well, this incident has shocked the military community and raised serious questions about domestic violence and anger management. In a statement from the Assistant Director of the Army Public Relations Officer, Lawal Mohammed Unuyo, on Tuesday, the Army commended or condemned Lieutenant Haruna's death and extended their condolences to his family. They stated that their preliminary investigation found that the incident took place after the heated argument between the couple due to a family crisis. The police are also investigating the circumstances surrounding his death, with the wife likely to face murder charges. Now, Dr. Bati, to think that the couple had been married barely 5 months before this tragic incident. Now the military officer's life has been cut short, his career over. I mean, what does this say? This is really, really sad. May his soul rest in peace.
Well, this is very sad. It's horrific. It is sorrowful that a couple who were smiling in April now ended up in tragedy, in tragic circumstances in September. And it is all the more tragic because this happens in many places, domestic violence, which has become a major problem in our society. Some states have agencies to address domestic violence. Some states do not have, but it is a serious problem. Now, nobody teaches marriage or marital relationships in any of our schools. It's not on the curriculum. And so society has something that people are not prepared for. People marry, they get into disagreements. They are coming from different backgrounds. Nobody has taught them how to navigate this. I think, this should be a wake-up call for society to look at issues of conflict management, also issues of marital abuse, also issues of mental health, because somewhere lurking in that territory is mental health. There is also a role here for families, for churches that, tie the knot for people to come together. Oftentimes people just come together coming from different backgrounds. They spend a lot of money getting married, but what level of counseling have they received, particularly in terms of the mental health of the parties involved? Yep. Now, there's also an issue about androcide. And I think, it's very important that you are bringing this up. Oftentimes, if it was a man that attacked a woman, it would be a big issue.
Wow.
They will say, femicide, marital abuse, domestic violence. Men are always like that. We have also seen in this country cases of women who are violent wives, who beat up their husbands, who kill their husbands, and I think on both sides, that should not be the case.
Yes.
And I think that society should put a structure in place to look into this. Now, the other issue is that this Mrs. Aruna, who has killed her husband, there's nothing under the, the marital act, that says a woman can kill her husband. She must be made to face the full wrath of the law.
Absolutely.
Justice must be done.
All right.
And I've seen people say, how can a lieutenant allow his wife to pour petrol on him and kill him?
How is it just?
He may just be a very decent man, and whatever the argument may be, there's no justification for him to have been killed.
We commiserate with the Haruna family. We commiserate with the military. May justice be served. I hope that this investigation is speedy. May his soul rest in peace. Lieutenant Haruna, we commiserate with your family.
With very due respect to President Obasanjo, you know, what he said in Ghana was a naked lie. It's a naked fallacy. Because many people, David Mark is alive, Obeha is alive, all those people, they're alive. They walks through. May so rest in peace. Senator Chukwu Merije one day brought 50 million they shared and asking me if he would take as his governor. I said, go and give it to him back. Even
so they offered it 50 million.
They offered them. I wasn't in the Senate. Right. Even the National Security Advisor now, nobody who know that Obasanjo was lying. So he was at the center of the whole thing. So, and personally, what was my quarrel with him? Because I was the one who told President Thabo Mbeki that he was running for third term. I was the one who told President Bush. I was the one who told these two presidents who called him. I was the one who told Mandela, may he so rest in peace, that they sent for him and said, are you running for third term? He met with President Thabo Mbeki in September of one of those years in New York during the hunger. So I don't know, should Nigeria really be based on lies for statesmen? That is on him.
Former President Obasanjo said, quote, I'm not a fool.
I am telling you,
I wanted a third term. Just listen, just a moment, sir. He says, quote, I'm not a fool. If I wanted a third term, I know how to go about it. And there is no Nigerian, dead or alive, that will say, I called him and told him I wanted a third term.
I'm from Cameroon. I'm not a Nigerian.
Did he tell you that he wanted to run?
Yes, of course. He told me in Villa. He told me that I was...
You visited in the Villa?
Of course.
And he told you he wanted
to run? And that was beginning. I told him it wasn't possible. He has already convinced some governors. They are alive.
Which
that
governors?
They should... All the governors that were governors when I was governor. They convinced them, let us do third term. There were people like me and a few others who said no, including President Tinubu.
Is that where your problem with him started?
That was where my problem with him started. And I told him it's not possible. I'm a committed Christian that I have taken an oath with the Bible that we will do 8 years. So he used to say, oh, President Yadima is still there, President Keruke is still there, Gaddafi was still there, that one was still there. A lot of them may count, and he left. That is not good to leave. Let President Obasanjo not anoint the gods of our land, because he wanted third term, and they stopped him from going to be third term.
Did you regret opposing that idea?
I don't regret it. It's a legitimate to do. The beauty of constitutional democracy is time limit. If you are in democracy and the constitution says 8 years, anybody who wants to go more than 8 years in our country is asking God, what will you do? And it is not right. So he wanted third term.
So he told you, because he said that he never told anyone alive.
If his late wife was here, he would say, yes, he told me. He told many governors from the north. I mean, let us be fair. If those governors are courageous or not, they should come out. He said so. He wanted third term. He's not hidden. Why was he quarreling with Governor Peter Odili? He wanted third term. So let us not be deceiving ourselves. The man wants to rewrite history. The history cannot be rewritten. He wanted third term, and we stopped him from not getting third term.
You didn't stop him because you're thinking about the nation. You stopped him because you don't like Obasanjo.
No, we stopped him because of our constitution. Our constitution is ultimate of everything. The U.S. helped to stop him, and that was it.
The U.S. also participated.
Of course, the U.S. government supported to stop him.
That's under President Bush.
That was under President Bush. So they supported to stop him. So why did he remove Adolf Mwabara? Why did he remove all these people? Why? I don't want to talk about third term. All those people who claim they supported or they did this in third term, we are not near it. So Nigeria must be very grateful to the United States of America, who stood for right and for good.